Hey guys, so today's video, another team we're going to focus on the Tampa Bay Rays today. Okay, a playoff team. They're on the verge of, taking that next step towards being a real solid contender. So I want to talk about what I think they should do in the offseason versus what I think they're going to do in the offseason. If you want to see some other teams, I've done this on a bunch of other teams. Look in the description down below. Okay, you'll see videos on other teams. You will see MLB free agent predictions. You'll see two videos on the Houston Astros cheating scandal. Details about it, and then what I think would be an appropriate punishment in another video. You'll see contract predictions. You'll see all different kinds of videos. And if you enjoy this stuff, you're a baseball fan, you need to subscribe to this channel. So click that subscribe button and click the bell next to it because I put out videos every other day. And I don't want you missing out on anything you might enjoy. And I think you're going to enjoy a lot of these videos. And if you have any specific requests on a certain team, put it in the comments down below. I try to accommodate every request I get. Okay? And again, if you have family or friends who are Tampa Bay Rays fans, share this video with them. I want to know what they think. Or you have somebody who's a Cubs fan or whatever. Whatever video you watch, share it with as many people as you can because I want to know what everybody thinks. Okay, let's get our GM hats on. Let's talk about it. The winter meetings are coming up. Let's see what everybody's going to do. All right, let's get fired up here. So, Tampa Bay Rays. This team is interesting because, I'm an American League East guy. I'm a Yankee fan, but I think these guys are a legitimate threat. Obviously, they were this year, and I think they're going to be in the next several years. So, what I think they should do, I think they should sign Yasmani Grandal, a top free agent catcher on the market. He would really do a good job at solidifying that rotation and bringing another veteran presence and a good bat to that lineup. I think he would balance it out extremely well. If they don't, then I think they should re-sign Travis d'Arnaud. He really came into his own with the Tampa Bay Rays. Pretty solid hitter, good backstop behind the plate. And I know he's had a little bit of injury issues, but I don't think it can go wrong with either one. But I do think Grandal should be the number one target in terms of catcher. And I do think they need to upgrade a catcher. I think they need a right-handed bat who could serve as a DH, maybe a first baseman. In that case, I think it should be Edwin Encarnacion. He puts up 30 and 100 or 30 and close to 100 every single year. You can plug him into the lineup. He's healthy again. And I think he'd be, that's another layer of not only protection but veteran leadership in the lineup and in the dugout. So he can help, mentor some of those younger players and give you 30 home runs, and drive in a lot of runs, in a very low-key environment. He'd be a really good addition to the Rays. And I do think they should sign two relievers. In this case, I think they should sign Cody Allen, pitcher from the Cleveland Indians, and Drew Pomeranz. I've actually recommended Pomeranz to a lot of teams because I think he would be a good addition to a whole bunch of teams. I think having a righty and a lefty adding to their bullpen would really, really solidify an already nasty bullpen, and it would take pressure off the starters. So that's what I think they should do. Now, let me tell you about what I think they are actually going to do or likely to do. I think they're going to require Wilson Contreras from the Cubs, the catcher from the Cubs, a 27-year-old catcher who the Cubs are either looking to trade him or Chris Bryant. He's 4 years younger than Grandal, and they have enough prospect depth. So I think they're going to acquire Wilson Contreras from the Cubs to solidify that catcher position and have a good bat in the lineup. And they're going to give up Brandon Lowe, who's their number 3 prospect, a second base / outfielder, and Shane, I think it's McClanahan, who's their number 5 left-handed pitcher. You're going to have to give up 2 top 5s. It's not going to be the number 1 or 2, but you're going to have to give up 2 top 5s to get Contreras. He's only 27. He's a budding superstar. So that's what I think they're going to do. I do think they're going to sign Edwin Encarnacion and really add some depth. You add Encarnacion and Contreras or Encarnacion and Grandal, you've taken that lineup to a whole other level. So, and I think they're going to make an under-the-radar move and shock everybody and sign Dallas Keuchel. I'm going to plug him right into the rotation, a veteran in a low-key environment, and lefty pitcher. And I think he'll give him a good couple of years. They'll probably give him a 2 or 3 year deal. He's still young. He's only 31, and I think he's going to be one of the bigger under-the-radar moves this offseason, which would negate the need to bring in 2 relievers. So I think they're going to bring in 1 reliever on top of Dallas Keuchel. I think it's going to be Addison Reed, who is a righty reliever, and I think he would be a solid addition to the bullpen anyway. But Dallas Keuchel would kind of alleviate a little bit of the need to add 2 relievers. So I think they're going to address starting pitching, relief pitching, DH, and catcher. And if they do these moves, or a handful of them, I think they're going to take their team to the next level and really compete for not only playoffs, but potentially the division with the Yankees or the Boston Red Sox, or who knows what the Tampa Bay or Baltimore is eventually going to do. But right now, Boston and the Yankees. So that's what I think they should do versus that's what I think they will do. Let me know what you think of this video. If you liked it, click the like button. If you have any feedback of your own, you think I'm nuts, put it in the comments. If you have any insights or suggestions of your own on either trade, what you think might be a better trade, or if you want to do a certain team or a different video, put it in the comments. I'm going to try to accommodate as many requests as I can. And again, if you're a baseball fan, please subscribe to this channel and click the bell next to it so that you know anytime I post a new video. And I post them on a regular basis. Keep an eye out for the next video, because my next video is going to be, I'm going to give my predictions on the 2020 final Major League Baseball standings for each league and division. So AL West, East, and Central, and NL West, East, and Central before the winter meetings. And then after the winter meetings and after the big free agent sign, I'm going to do a second one, and I'm going to see if how the predictions line up what they were before the winter meetings. I'm going to give my predictions on which teams I think they're going to make the biggest moves. And don't be surprised if the teams that make the most moderate moves, but on several of them, make bigger leaps than the teams who bring in superstars. It usually happens. So keep an eye out for that one as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's have a great off season, and I'll talk to you next time.